What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be learning how DDoS attacks actually work, how botnets work, how stuff like that works. So today I'm just going to be explaining TCP, UDP. I'm going to be explaining those two protocols. I'm going to be explaining how botnets work, and I'm going to be explaining why these attacks do what they do. So yeah, I'm going to drink some more of my drink. 1 second. Deja vu, am I right? Okay. If you guys know, you know. Okay, so yeah. Uh, let's start off with botnets. Actually, let's start off with TCP. Okay, so TCP. Let's say we have one server. Okay, this is our server. This is H for host. This is us. Then we have the target server. Okay, just a little server over here. This is going to be the target. Okay. Now with TCP, I want to send you data. I'll send you a packet, and this packet will be a SYN packet. Okay, this is short for synchronization or synchronize. Now, essentially, what I'm trying to do is ask the target, can I send data to? Do you want to accept my connection? Okay, the target will then send a ACK request, ACK packet. Sorry, the ACK packet is short for acknowledgement or acknowledgement. Sorry, and basically, what would happen then is I would send the data to him, and he would receive it and process it, and maybe respond back depending on what we're doing. Then we also let's actually fix this. Okay, then we have UDP. Okay, now UDP is a little bit more different. UDP's so TCP. You see how that works. Okay, so TCP won't work if there's not an established connection. Okay, that's basically what it is. Okay, UDP is different. UDP doesn't require an established connection. It just sends data. Okay, that's what it does. Okay, so we have host, and then we're going to make the target box. This is going to be the target machine. Okay, now with UDP, we want to send data. We send data. Okay, data just goes. Data goes. Data goes. Okay, the machine receives it, responds how it wants to. Okay, there's no established connection. Okay, that's essentially how it works. I'm not going to go too in depth with that, but yeah, so okay, let me actually now we're going to get into how botnets work. Okay, now okay, give me a second. So let's give you guys an example. Okay, so we have a command and control server. Okay, this server is what we're going to be using to host the botnet on. The botnet's going to be on this server. Okay, and let me clear this shit. Jeez, what have I just done? Okay, so we're going to have a command and control server right over here. Going to be C and C. This is going to be the command and control server. Okay, this is the server that the botnet hosts. Let's pretend I'm the botnet master. Okay, I'm going to be connected to the server. Okay, this server is going to then host the botnet on it. And now, if you guys don't know what a botnet is, it basically sends DDoS attacks through other machines. Okay, so right now we have this botnet. Okay, this botnet, the botnet will have malware on it, and it will have the malware will contain attack methods, like DDoS attack methods. Okay, now the botnet is connected to many small devices. Let's quickly show you guys this. Let's have one, two. Maybe we may have a big stuff. Maybe we may have a big server connected as well. We'll have just some more devices. Maybe a mobile phone will be connected. Maybe someone's computer will be connected. Okay. Now the botnet is connected to all these devices. Okay, it's like the mothership of all these devices. Okay. Now, essentially, what the botnet has the capabilities to do. Now this depends on the malware. Okay. Now there's different kinds of botnets. Okay, there's botnets like DDoS botnets, and there's botnets that companies use to complete tasks quicker. Now, botnets aren't necessarily only used for DDoSing. Okay, they're used for cracking passwords. Like for instance, hashes. Okay, like MD5 hashes. MD5 hashes are basically they're used with many systems to hash your passwords. In fact, most of my websites use MD5 because MD5 is super easy to use, and it gives you a decent layer of protection. But obviously, MD5 is not the best to use. You should never use MD5 if you're making an enterprise level site or database with a lot of users on it. Anyways, getting off topic here. So these bots are bots. Okay, let's call them bots. Okay, the command and control, the botnet will basically, let's say we execute a command on the botnet to DDoS this machine over here. We want to DDoS this machine. Okay, this is the target machine. We're going to DDoS this machine. Okay, what's going to happen now is the command and control is going to send now these work in two different ways. Okay, now command and control connections, command and control, when your command and control sends an attack to the bots connected, normally it will use TCP to make sure the bot is online and it's ready to receive this data, or it would use UDP just to speed up the process if you have thousands and thousands of devices connected. Okay, now let's say we're using UDP to just send the bots data to process. Okay, so we're going to the command and control is going to send this machine a data, say DDoS this machine. Okay, this machine is then going to use now we're going to get into how DDoSing works in a second, how different types of DDoSing works, but this machine is essentially going to send a UDP DDoS, let's say, because UDP DDoS are very common, UDP DDoS attacks. So this is going to go, okay, it's going to spam this machine with a bunch of empty packets or just, hex, whatever it will send attacks with. So it will just send this machine a bunch of data. Okay, this machine will process while other machines are also sending data, because this botnet is going to send the attack command to every single one of these bots. It's going to then go sending more data, and then obviously you have bigger servers that can handle a lot more data. They will send a lot more data. Okay, okay, and then you also have the smaller servers that may just send just a little bit of data. Just depends on how you configure it. Then you'd have more data getting sent. Then you'd have more data getting sent. Okay, as you guys can see, this is a lot of data. Okay, now this is a UDP attack. Now UDP, as we explained, just sends packets. It doesn't really care if the host receives them or not. What's happening here is this. Oh, so let's pretend you. Okay, wait, let me drink this. My drink. Okay, so let's pretend someone tells you, okay, whenever someone says hello to you, you have to say hello back. Okay, so when I say hello, try and say hello with me. Okay, try and say hello after I say hello. Okay, you guys said hello, so you see we go hello, you say hello, I say hello, you say hello. Okay, now imagine 10 people saying hello and you have to respond to each of them at the same time. Okay, so someone says hello, I say hello, someone keeps saying it and it keeps going on and on and on. This machine is going to be using up so much resources when it's receiving all of this data. It's going to just give up and shut down. Okay, that is what happens. Now with TCP, it's a little bit different. I actually explained this in my other last video. TCP can, most of the time they use SYN attacks. SYN attacks is basically when you open and close a connection. That is very overpowered, and any machine can actually handle a SYN attack. So it's very overpowered, guys. You want to be careful when it comes to those attacks. Okay, those attacks can actually hurt you guys a lot. It can slow down your servers. It can cause issues if you're hosting game servers. It can just go very bad. Okay, so 1 second. Yeah. And think about it, this is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bots. No, 6 bots. This is only 6 bots, guys. Botnets have thousands and thousands and thousands of bots, guys. This is not uncommon. There's public botnet sources out. There's public botnets. Little 12-year-olds are hosting botnets, guys. There's something very popular right now. These little kids don't understand the implications of botnets or even how they work. That is the main reason why I'm making this video. So we've just explained the DDoSing tactic, how botnets actually work. So that's how that would work. Okay. Now we're going to, what else do we need to learn? I think that's all we need to actually learn today, guys. That's just how botnets work, etc. How the UDP and TCP protocol work. That's all you really need to know. I'm gonna make a video explaining some other stuff later on, maybe. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.